What's going on, guys? So finally I'm back. Today's gonna be a tutorial on how to get custom camos on Plutonium. I know I've been playing, a bunch of these games or whatever. The most recent one I just finished was D. First one I did was Alien Isolation. I know I just haven't been doing really anything else but gameplays, but I just been bored really out of my mind trying to do nothing else. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the first things you need are going to be in the link in the description. And shout out to the boy Hopeless. He's the reason I know how to do all this now, how to make the custom camos and all that. If you guys want to go watch this video, you guys can, but this is going to be another tutorial. I'm going to link his channel in the description if you guys want to go check him out. So the first link is going to be all the BO2 DLC camos, and then all you got to do is just download a zip, because if you try to download it or as standard download, it will just download each image separately, so that's going to be a hassle. I already have it. It's right here. Once it's done downloading, it should show up in a folder in your downloads, and then just drag it to your desktop. After that, next thing you need to download is paint.net, and all you gotta do is just press this and it'll extract like that. After that, you need this IWI-DDS converter, and then a download will be down here, and click it and it downloads. And then you guys are also going to need Photoshop, and also shout out to this dude right here, free Photoshop. This guy was also linked in the other video, Hopeless's video. So yeah, make sure you guys go credit him too as well. So just watch the video and then you guys will get the Photoshop. And trust me, it's not a virus or anything. I downloaded it. It's right here. Once you have all that downloaded, drag it to your desktop. I know mine looks different. Yours should come in a folder just like this. But if you have WinRAR just like me, it will say this, and what you need to do is just extract it to all BO2 DLC. But if you guys don't have WinRAR, you guys don't need to do that step. All right, so next up, we first need to get our image. So whatever image if you guys already have your image, just drag it to the desktop. But if you don't, then just search up some images. What I like to do is search up trippy images like this, and I like stuff like this, but keep in mind that sometimes if your image is too bright, then it won't really show up. It'll just show up as like a bunch of white. And a good example of this is when you go to my video. Here it is. So this is my Playboy Cardi camo I made. You guys can go download it if you guys want, but it looks pretty ass. But this is how it's gonna come out if you have too much white. It doesn't look that good, to be honest. Just keep in mind that you guys, if you use like lighter colors, then it'll probably fuck up. But yeah, I like to use trippy images like this. But I already have my images, so go find your images, do whatever, yada yada yada. Alright, so once you got your images, so I got my image right here, and next thing you need to do is find which camo you want to put this on. So I'm gonna go for Cybertron. So what you want to do is search up Cybertron. So for this next step, you have to get every single image that looks like your camo or it has the name, because if you guys don't, then it'll probably mess up. It won't give you like an error in the game, but it'll probably just won't look as good. So you need to get every single image that looks like your image. So I'm gonna search up Cybertron, and these are all the images. As you can see, it says Cybertron. For some of the other images, hold on, let me just put this to my desktop. Some of the other camos like weaponized 115, it won't say weaponized 115, it'll say like weapon like this. So you have to search for everything that says weapon. For afterlife, it will say mystic, it won't say afterlife. Right here it says mystic, so you have to search up mystic and it will pop up. So yeah, but anyways, you want to get all your camos, put them in all one area. Don't get it mixed up with your image you're trying to replace it with. So all right, next what you guys want to do is open up Photoshop, go to file, open, and you want to go to desktop. And if you have a messy ass desktop, it's gonna look like this, but there should be only a few files like this. You'll see them right here. Also, just keep in mind, guys, you guys don't have to do these two camos right here. If you have these little images like here, you don't have to do them. These are just the menu images, so you don't have to mess with these at all. But if you guys prefer it, you guys can do it, but you don't have to. So once you open up all the images, what you want to do now is open up the image that you want to replace it with. So I'm going to use this and then move it around a little bit just to make sure it's converted to a normal layer. And you want to press Control C and then Control V, so it pastes like this. So once you see it pastes like this, you want to go to the next one on the other side and just paste it again. And to resize it, press Control T and then just shape it up so it's in here. And if it doesn't fit, if it's too big like this, you can press Control T again, hold Control T, and you can squish it in like this. It may not look good, but it's just, I'd rather have it in there. I mean, actually it doesn't look that bad, to be honest, but you want to have the whole thing in. If you don't want the whole thing in, you guys don't have to have it in, but honestly I just prefer it to be in. Pause. You have this little one right here, so if you guys want to zoom in, you want to go to edit, preferences and go to general. After that, you want to go to tools, and then it says zoom with scroll wheel, and you guys want to check that so you guys can scroll. It is a mind-numbing process, but if you have a good image, it's definitely worth it in the end. Like I said, you guys don't have to do these ones, but personally I like to have it just because I don't know, I'm like that. Like, see, you can't even see shit from this, but I just like it, I don't know. And then just keep doing it for all the camos. So once you guys are done with all the images and they're all covered up with your image that you want to replace the camo with, all you have to do is just Control-Shift-S, and you want to save this. And listen to me, do not change this name, okay? Do not change it at all. All right, but anyways, once you're right here, you want to go to save as PNG. All right, don't save it as anything else, just save as PNG. And you want to press save, and if you get this message, just press yes, and just do that for everything else. So once you are done with everything and saving all that, you could just quit out of all this. You don't need to save any of this unless you want to, and just in case you want to come back and fix anything. So you want to grab all your images. Once you have all your images, you want to just drag them over here to paint, and it says open with paint, and just drag them right there. And right here, you're just doing the same process, but there's a little something different. So same thing, Control-Shift-S, and you want to save this as a DDS file, a direct draw surface or whatever. Save it as a DDS file, and do not change the name of this, okay? Do not change the name of it. So once you guys are done, you guys can see that you guys have these other ones right here. You want to get these ones and just delete them. You guys don't need them anymore. And also, what I like to do is just make sure you count. You have every single camo and everything. Make sure you have all the images. Make sure, you know, 9 adds up to 9, because you have one missing, sometimes it can mess up the camo. But anyways, you want to get these, and this is where the K comes in, this big ass K right here. So make sure you guys have this. Drag and drop these into here, and don't worry, you're not getting hacked. As you see, it says type 1, press Call of Duty Black Ops 2, type 2, Modern Warfare 3, but we're using this for BO2, so we're pressing 1 and enter. You should see these files come up, so you can delete these as well, and you're basically done at this point. But now you need to know where to put them, so I'm gonna show you guys where to do that. If you guys know where to put them, then you guys can skip this step. So if you guys don't know where to put them, you want to open up your file explorer, go down to wherever your plutonium folder is. So Black Ops 2 is right here, plutonium right here. And if you guys don't have this T6R folder right here, you guys can just make a new one, just name it T6R, exactly how it is, no uppercase, and just exactly how I have mine right here. And if you guys don't have the data right here, you can just make a new folder, data. After that, you want to make a new folder, name it images, and this is where you're going to be putting these files at. So I'm going to open up the images, and this is where all the stuff is. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff in here already. I have a lot of camos in here, but if you want to make it easier for yourself, you guys can create a shortcut. Just right click it and then create shortcut right here. And I have it on the desktop, so I don't need to like just keep going back and forth every time I make a new camo. What you guys want to do is get these and drag them to the images. And if you guys are doing this for the first time, you guys shouldn't see this message, but for me, I have done this multiple times. So all it's saying is that any custom camo you had on the Cybertron will be replaced. So just mental note that. So if you have a camo but you don't have like the files anywhere, just know that that camo is gonna disappear and it's gonna be replaced by the new one you just made. So keep that in mind. But I already have it down, so yeah. What I also recommend is do not delete these, just in case if you guys want to revert back to the other camo, custom camo if you had one. Now what you guys want to do, open up Plutonium and then go to custom games and go to create a class. So my camo will be right here, Cyborg, as you guys can see, and I'll start up the match. And boom, you have your custom camo. If you guys are wondering how I got the black on the ballista, it was like some type of mod, I forgot what it was, but this is it. Like I said, try to use darker colors more, or like just a darker image, because if you guys have a brighter image, it's gonna just look like it just won't look good at all. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy on how it came out. It looks a little fruity, to be honest, but I like the psychedelic type of look of it. But if you guys are not happy with it, you guys can always just go back and fix it. But I know it's unfortunate too, because like it takes forever just to get one camo done. But like I said, that's why you guys have to, you know, just know which images you guys are choosing. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I like this camo. It's not bad, but it's not the best though. I could always do better. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was simple enough and, you know, not complicated at all. I tried to make things fast as I could, so it wouldn't take forever, like a whole hour just to make one camo. But if you guys want me to improve on anything, just comment down below. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoy, Have a tropical day in paradise.